Okay, Pawpaw Sammy here. This is the old saw that I cleaned up and got to working pretty good the other day. And this is the blade that came off of it. In terrible shape. It's got sticky goo all on it. But you know what? I believe that blade can be salvaged. I'm fixing to find out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little trusty, and I know I got 50 calls and I forgot the name of the product. And I will get it. I'm going to try it. This is what I got right now. So I'm going to just kind of do a little cleanup here, get some of the crud off of it, and see if I can't get around to sharpen it. I know one thing, look at the rust come loose. Woo! I think most of this was just neglect and not taking care of business with the machine. It's cruddy all around the edges of the blade. I don't think you can see it, but it was cruddy. I mean pitted, look at that. It's actually pitted. Got pits in it. That's been setting up bad. Wonder what the world he was cutting with this. I don't know whatever it was, but bad news at the past. Let me see if I can't do something with this. I just get the crud, the sticky parts off, and I can see if I can sharpen it. Because I tested it before I started cleaning it, and believe me, it blew a lot of smoke. It was burning its way through. The only reason it was doing anything was RPMs. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do a little cleanup on it. I'll come back and show you how I cleaned it and how I sharpened it. There's different ways to sharpen it. One of them, you can put the blade on your saw backwards. Instead of having the cut turn it around, it's backwards. And then you're supposed to hold some type of a whetstone or an emery cloth and let the blade barely touch it. And it'll sharpen these tungsten teeth. But I don't like a spinning blade around my hands. Notice, nubs. This one don't bend. Neither does this one. So I'm pretty cautious about my hands, what's left of them. It don't take a whole lot of that to raise your IQ. But people don't think safety until they holding their fingers in their hands. Then you wonder, what in the world did I do that for? That wasn't smart at all. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead. You got the idea of getting the sticky off. I'm gonna go ahead now and do a little cleaning up. I'm not sure what he did or what he cut with that blade. Whoever owned the saw. This, look, and look. That's with 80 grit. Grinder, a polishing blade, 80 grit. And I really bear it down hard. I'm not joking. I put some pressure on there. It smoothed it off a little bit, but it did not remove the burn. The only thing I could think of, maybe creosote. I don't know what he could burn. Anyway, I'm going to take my emery claw, and I'm going to go around on the back side by hand. I will not do it with the grinder. I don't want to cut a finger off. Not another one anyway. Takes all the fun out of living. All right. I'm going to turn it. Y'all got the idea. Let me get this off and work with it, and I'll get back to you. I'm impressed. I took that blade, you saw it, took this file, laid the blade flat, and rolled the saw blade around with the file on the teeth. I figured, what the heck? If it's any good, if it's not, I got a brand new Magnolite down there just like this. I don't need it. I got it because I didn't want to see it thrown away, which it was fixing to go. Anyway, I showed you how I did that. Look at the cut. You see no burn. I took the saw, and this rascal's heavy. So I took the saw and let the weight ride on the 2x4. I did not push it. I just let it go. And it walked straight through that 2x4. No strain, no pain. That's a keeper, people. She's old and she's heavy as who'd have thought it. But that rascal, that's a good saw. Now what I'm going to do with it? Like and subscribe.